So welcome to Talkeetna, Alaska. It's just north of Anchorage, a couple hours drive, and it's the main starting point for climbers from around the world that come here to Alaska to climb Mount Denali. So yeah, it's an interesting little town, and we'll take a walking tour of this town. Pretty busy during the summertime, and we just got our first cruise ships in, and so it's not quite that crowded yet, but it will get crowded.
Sadie, jump, Sadie, come, Sadie. No mother told me no when it's right by the
One of the many different shops that you'll encounter here in Talkeetna. Lots of locally made Alaska gifts. Denali Brewing Company, as you see ahead of us, is one of the local microbreweries here that you can check out while you're here in Talkeetna, Alaska. Here's another favorite, halibut tacos. If you've ever had halibut, you will love halibut tacos. These are some of the options that you've got while you're here in Talkeetna, Alaska. You can do some flight seeing while you're here. You can get one of the charters to fly around Denali and other parts of the Denali Range. This is one of the original buildings here that it's actually a historic building from the early settlers here to Talkeetna. So most of these buildings that you see are original, from the original days, the founding of Talkeetna. So another point of interest here in Talkeetna is the Talkeetna Historical Society Museum. And this museum is a very interesting museum, as it contains a lot of artifacts about the town of Talkeetna from the beginning till present. So yeah, if you visit Talkeetna, this is definitely one of the places that you should bookmark to visit. The Nagley's store is a general store, and it's been servicing the people of Talkeetna since 1921. So it's one of the main businesses here in Talkeetna, and it's sort of like an all-in-one store. You can go in and get groceries and gifts and snacks and all sorts of things. So yeah, Nagley's, it's one of the places you might want to check out. They also sell unique Alaska gifts and furs and such. And this is another uniquely Alaskan place. It's called the Antler Outpost. As you can see, there's a bunch of different antlers and a bunch of different unique Alaska gifts that you can purchase. So another activity you can do while you're here in Talkeetna is to do some flight seeing. So if you're interested in, you know, taking a flight seeing tour around Denali, K2 Aviation might be a good option for you. There's several different companies, but K2 is one of the main companies that do flight seeing tours. Right by situated by K2 is McKinley Glacier Flight Tours and Sheldon also. So anyway, if that's something you want to do, then that is a pretty darn good option. Another thing that you can do while you're here in Talkeetna is to do a riverboat tour, and a company that does that is called Mahays. So they'll take you on I believe it's a couple of options, but I believe they have a 2-hour option that will take you down the river here at Talkeetna in these airboats, power boats. So yeah, if you're interested, you can do one of those. This is the front view of the Talkeetna Lodge here in Talkeetna, Alaska. So they're having some sort of fundraising event. I believe it's for the Heart Association. But anyway, if you prefer not to stay in the main lodge, they also have some cabin options that you can rent while you're staying here in Alaska, which is part of the Talkeetna Lodge. This is a view of the Denali Range as seen from the Talkeetna Lodge located in Talkeetna, Alaska. It's a pretty clear day, so it's a pretty epic view of the Denali Range, to include the infamous Denali. And here is how the range is laid out. Denali being the highest peak, and that's located right in the middle.
Shopping in downtown Talkeetna.
Beautiful view today. And behind us is the Talkeetna Lodge.
I'm good. Yeah, thanks for coming up, Mark.
It's one of the lodging options you have while visiting Talkeetna. You enjoyed watching this video, the short video of Talkeetna, Alaska, and thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next video.